Hello, everyone. This is Gabby at English Staples. Welcome, welcome, welcome to part one of a three-part lesson based on a short story titled My Life at Home. This lesson focuses on the vocabulary of the story. As I give a line by line explanation of the story, we'll take a closer look at the meanings of its words and phrases. Then I'll read the story again for a better flow and understanding. At the end of the lesson, there's a 21 question vocabulary practice exercise. Please pause the video at that time to complete the questions. Continue watching to check your answers by clicking the start button. The story is a glimpse of the lifestyle of a man called Rupert Reid. The word glimpse means a brief look at something or a short look at something. This is going to be a brief look at the life of this man, Rupert Reid. While the story is mostly true, Rupert Reid is a fictitious character. The name Rupert Reid is used to protect the identity of the real person. My life at home. My name is Rupert Reid. So here in the story, Rupert is introducing himself by telling us his name. Rupert is his first name and Reid is his family name. I'm the proud father of a teenage daughter and a younger son. The word proud means feeling deep satisfaction, pleased, happy. It's an adjective. It is describing father. Teenage. Teenage means relating to a person between the age of 13 and 19. And teenage is describing daughter. It's an adjective. We refer to the daughter as a teenager, right? And of course, it's a noun because she's a person. The word daughter, it's a noun because it's a person. It's the female offspring of her parents. When we say offspring, what does that mean? Offspring means child or descendant. If it's plural, offsprings, it means children or descendants. Here we have son as singular. Here we have son as plurals. So if it's going to be singular, it would mean the male offspring of his parents. In this case, it's male offsprings of their parents. Son and sons, both words, noun, because they're people. I'm from a medium-sized traditional family. Medium-sized is an adjective because it describes family. And it means not big or not small. The size of the family is in the middle. Traditional means having beliefs and values that pass down through generations. It's an adjective. The word traditional also describes family. I have a mother, Ibag, and a father, Yorel. They are both baby boomers. Who are baby boomers? They are people who were born from 1946 to 1964. Baby boomers, they're people, so it's a noun. I have a younger brother Aromas, who is married to Enaj, who is a brother. A brother is a male offspring of Rupert's father and or mother. Married. Married. Married is an adjective and it means two people united in marriage. Aromas is married to Enaj. Another word for married is wedded. Yet another word is hitched. And this is a more informal word. Aromas is hitched to Enaj. It's by far more informal. They have two sons, Nosaj and Fess. I also have a sister, Anitz, who is not yet married. Who is a sister? A sister is a female offspring of Rupert's father and or mother. My four grandparents have passed away. Who are grandparents? Grandparents are the parents of Rupert's father and mother. The word grandparents is a noun because we're talking about people, and they have passed away. Passed away is a verb and it means they have died. They're deceased. The verb in this sentence is have passed away. If you notice, for all that we've seen before, all the verbs are in the simple present tense. Why? Because Rupert is telling us about his family. So he's stating facts. And because his story is about his life, he's stating facts. He's going to be talking about some of his habits. That's the reason why he's writing in the simple present tense. However, here he is talking about his four grandparents who are no longer with us. They have passed away, they have died. He's using the present perfect tense, have passed away, because he didn't specify when they died. So he's using the present perfect tense because of the unspecified time. Do you see that? Okay. I have no uncles, seven aunts, and dozens of cousins. Let's look at some meaning here. Uncles, the word uncles mean the brothers of a person's parents. Now, he has no uncles. That tells us that his parents have no brothers. Seven aunts. Who are aunts? Aunts are the sisters of Rupert's father and mother. Dozens. The word dozens, it's a noun and it means sets of 12 people or sets of 12 things. It also means a lot. In this context, he said dozens of cousins. We can safely assume that he means a lot of cousins. And who are cousins? Cousins are offsprings of Rupert's aunts because he has no uncles. So it's just his aunt's children. And his seven aunts, and each person has a number of children, hence a lot of cousins. I live in a big, comfortable house a couple miles away from the sunny ocean side in Hollywood, Florida. Comfortable. Comfortable is an adjective. It describes house and it means homely or cozy. It's a place that makes you feel good. A couple miles away is an adverbial phrase and it means a short distance or approximately 2 miles or 3.22 kilometers. Oceanside, it's a noun phrase. It's a place or area of land by the sea that has a lot of sunshine. Rupert is saying that He lives in a big, cozy house that is not very far away from the ocean side in a city called Hollywood in the state of Florida. He went on to say, I have a beautiful garden with many kinds of exotic flowers, fruits, and vegetables. Exotic. It's an adjective that describes flowers, it describes fruits, and it describes vegetables. The meaning of exotic is originating in distant foreign country. So these flowers, these fruits, and these vegetables are not local. They're from other countries. And as you can see here, there's the dragon fruit, there is lychee, jabuticaba. Forgive me if the pronunciation of this, my Brazilian friends can correct me with this. Durian fruit, bitter melon. These are all exotic things. They're not local fruits at all. I've tried this. It's bitter. You have to acquire the taste. This is an interesting fruit. It has a strange smell. So that prevented me from actually trying this fruit. But I get to understand it's very good. These are very delicious. Jabuticaba, they are very delicious. Lychee is also very tasty. I tried dragon fruit. It was good. And it said that it's pretty healthy too. I enjoy listening to birds singing in harmony and watching the butterflies and bees flying from one flower to another. Harmony. Harmony is a noun. It means singing together with nature. Birds, butterflies, and bees pass pollen from one flower to another. What is pollen? Pollen is a noun and it's the fine powdery dust on the bloom of a plant. It's also an allergen. I have two Oscars. Each is around 18 inches long or 45.72 centimeters long. One is white and the other is orange. What are Oscars? Oscars are cichlid fish, or some people say fishes. It's a noun. In most grammar books, the singular is fish, the plural, fish. But a lot of native speakers do say fishes. So you will hear fishes. However, if your grammar book states fish or any of your study materials use fish as plural, make sure in your examinations you use the word fish. Around. The word around is an adverb and it means approximately or close to. Rupert is saying that he has two Oscars and each fish is around 18 inches long or 45.72 centimeters long. Those are pretty big fish. They are my pets. What are pets? Pets are tamed animals kept for companionship. The word pets is noun. They are very intelligent and full of personality. Intelligent means smart or clever, and it's an adjective. It's describing the Oscars. They're full of personality. What does personality mean? Personality means their behavior is like that of human beings. They flare their fins when I bounce my basketball on the floor. Or when I stop by their tank, flare their fins. This phrase is a verb phrase. It means to spread and extend their fins when they're in danger or when they're excited. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce is a verb. Make up and down movements. See that? The ball goes up and down. Bounce. Stop by. What does that mean? It's a verb. It's a phrasal verb, actually. And it means casually stop near. So this sentence is basically saying that the fish spread and extend their fins when they feel as if they're in danger or when they get really excited. So the bouncing, the movement of the basketball, thumping on the floor probably makes the fish feel as though they're in danger. Or it could be that they're excited. Rupert went on to say, they amaze me. What does amaze mean? Fill him with wonder. They surprise him. He's in awe of their behavior. Amaze is a verb. Even though I like dogs and cats, I don't have any presently. Even though means although, despite the fact that, or shows a contrast between facts. In this sentence, shows a contrast between facts is the most appropriate of the three meanings because he's telling us that he likes dogs and cats. However, he doesn't have any presently. So that definitely shows the contrast between facts. And presently means at this time. So he's saying that even though he likes dogs and cats, he doesn't have any at this time. I'm not a fan of lizards and snakes at all. Not a fan. It's a predicate nominative, otherwise known as a subject complement, and it means do not like. He says, I am not a fan. He does not like lizards and snakes at all. Not a fan is an idiomatic expression. At all is an adverbial phrase, and it means in any way, to the slightest degree, in any respect. It's very absolute. So this sentence means I'm not a fan of lizards and snakes in any respect. Rupert dislikes lizards and snakes. Period. My hobbies are hiking and collecting unusual watches and vintage pocket knives. I have an extensive collection of both. I also collect maps. Hobbies. The word hobbies is a noun and it means activities done in spare time for pleasure. Collecting means gathering or amassing. The word collecting here in this context is a gerund. Unusual. Unusual is an adjective and it's describing watches. It means not popular. So what Rupert is saying is that what he does in his spare time for pleasure is hiking. He likes to go hiking. He also says that he likes collecting unusual watches and vintage pocket knives. What does vintage mean? It's an adjective. It means old, classic. He says he has an extensive collection of both. Extensive collection is a noun phrase and it means a large set of similar things gathered. So in this context, he says he has a large collection of old pocket knives and some unusual watches. Maps. What are maps? Those are diagrams of areas of land and sea. The word maps is a noun. Sometimes I work out at the gym, but preferably late at nights because there aren't many people there at that time. I ride my bicycle for miles at least 4 times a week. Workout. What does workout mean? It means exercise. It's a phrasal verb. Phrasal because it's 2 words. Work is the verb, and out is a particle, in this case, a preposition. Preferably is an adverb, and it means if possible or ideally. In this case, Rupert is saying that he exercises at the gym, but he prefers to work out late at nights. Ideally, late at nights is better for him. Why? Because there aren't many people at the gym at that time. Let's look at the word there. There are 2 there's, here and here. This one means used to show facts or introduce the existence of something or someone. The other there is an adverb, and it means in, at, or to that place or to that position. He prefers to work out late at nights because there are less people at the gym. I ride my bicycle for miles, at least 4 times a week. Miles. 2 meanings. The first, a very long distance. The second, linear measurement. In this context, he's telling us that he rides his bicycle for a very long distance, and he does that at least 4 times a week. During my spare time, I listen to all genres of music. During, it's a preposition and it means in. Spare time is a noun phrase. The time that is free from work, time that is free from school, and is used for other activities. Genre. The word genre is a noun and it means kinds or types or categories. So some examples would be like reggae music, classical music, gospel music, pop, R&B, salsa, bossa nova. It is difficult to choose a favorite. The word difficult means hard. It's an adjective. To choose is verb. It's actually infinitive. To prefer or to desire. It's difficult for him to prefer one genre of music over another genre of music because he loves music. I sometimes watch comedy and action movies. Watch. What does watch mean? Watch means look at something for a period of time and pay attention to what is happening. So it's a verb, something that you do, you watch. It looks like he's watching a comedy because he's laughing. Clearly, he's watching a comedy. I often read various articles on the internet. Various is an adjective and it means different kinds or many. We can tell here that Rupert reads different kinds of articles on the internet. Articles on the internet is a noun phrase. It means writings, example, the news, weather, sports, blogs. He reads various different kinds of articles on the internet on his tablet. He went on to say, I live an active lifestyle and fully enjoy my life. Active lifestyle. What does that mean? Well, it's a noun phrase and it means include regular physical activities in life. He lives a regular physical active life. And we can see that because it's regular because he tells us that he goes to the gym sometimes and he also tells us that he rides his bike like 4 times per week. He goes hiking. He's a very active person. Fully enjoy my life. Fully is an adverb and it means totally. So he's saying that he totally enjoys his life. And it shows because in this story, he tells us about his family, about his home, his garden, his pets, what he does in his spare time. He exercises, he goes hiking, he rides his bike, he reads different things on the internet, he loves music. He is a very active man. Tell me, do you have an active lifestyle too? Do you do some of the things that Rupert does? I'm really interested in hearing. I read the comments, so please let me know in the comments. Now I'll read the story without explanation. My life at home. My name is Rupert Reid. I'm the proud father of a teenage daughter and a younger son. I'm from a medium sized traditional family. I have a mother, Ibag, and a father, Yorel. They are both baby boomers. I have a younger brother, Aromas, who is married to Inaj. They have 2 sons, Nosaj and Fess. I also have a sister, Anitz, who is not yet married. My 4 grandparents have passed away. I have no uncles, 7 aunts, and dozens of cousins. I live in a big, comfortable house a couple miles away from the sunny oceanside in Hollywood, Florida. I have a beautiful garden with many kinds of exotic flowers, fruits, and vegetables. I enjoy listening to the birds singing in harmony and watching the butterflies and bees flying from one flower to another. I have 2 Oscars. Each is around 18 inches or 45.72 centimeters long. One is white and the other is orange. They're my pets. They're very intelligent and full of personality. They flare their fins when I bounce my basketball on the floor or when I stop by their tank. They amaze me. Even though I like cats and dogs, I don't have any presently. I'm not a fan of lizards and snakes at all. My hobbies are hiking and collecting unusual watches and vintage pocket knives. I have an extensive collection of both. I also collect maps. Sometimes I work out at the gym, but preferably late at nights because there aren't many people there at that time. I ride my bicycle for miles at least 4 times a week. During my spare time, I listen to all genres of music. It is difficult to choose a favorite. I sometimes watch comedy and action movies. I often read various articles on the internet. I live an active lifestyle and fully enjoy my life. I hope you liked this story about Rupert Reid's life at home. Now, here we have a vocabulary practice exercise. You'll read this paragraph about Rupert's life and then answer these questions. Please pause the video and answer the questions. When you're finished answering, press play to see your answers. Here are the answers. Did you get them right? Pause the video and then answer the questions. When you're finished, press play to see your answers. Here are the answers. Did you get them right? Again, pause the video, read the paragraph, and then answer the questions. When you're finished answering the questions, press play to see the answers. Here are the answers. Did you get them right? Pause the video again. Read the paragraph. This is the final set of questions. When you're finished, press play to see the answers. Here are the answers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. And as usual, write in the comment the last sound you heard in this video. See you in the next lesson. Bye.